What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, and welcome to a 13-minute gameplay overview for Replaced. And here with me to kind of soak this all in, give some feedback, some nice discussion is Didge from the Didge D and Geek Set channels. What's going on, Didge?
Oh, how's it going? It's going well on my end. Happy to be here. Happy to watch this game.
Yeah, Oh, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say it looks like some of the gameplay. Like I said, I haven't seen too much about it, so this will be great. This is a good chunk.
Yeah, this game has it's had a troubled history, I guess, in terms of just like the developers are Ukrainian, and so with the war and everything that's going on right now, they have like a lot on their plate. So it's been delayed for a couple of years, and we actually, speaking of delay, we just got another announcement that this game is delayed into 2025 instead of coming out this year, which is unfortunate. But that delay did at least come with some good news of having this 13-minute gameplay overview, which this will probably be like, I don't think we've seen that much of the actual gameplay for this game. So this will be a really enlightening experience as to what's going on. I'm totally down for it. I've been saying this for years, like I've super been looking forward to this game. It looks really pretty and interesting, kind of edgy, the perfect combo, you know what they say. So,
do they say edgy is the perfect combo with what?
It depends, I guess, what you're looking for.
It has been quite some
a
time
lot of
since
people
we
look for
haven't been
edginess.
at the Xbox
Oh,
showcase in
E3 2021. Wow.
The warm reception
Let's see, is this loud enough for you?
Wildest expectations.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
It really pushed us to make it the best game we possibly can.
I didn't even. Wow.
I don't even remember this one.
Next year, we had an amazing opportunity
I remember that
to follow
one.
it up with our second trailer at the Game Awards, setting the bar for ourselves even higher. But after that, we went relatively quiet, deciding to
Let us know.
After all, it is a completely handcrafted, hand-animated, and a fully directed experience. So today, I'm happy to finally start shedding
I love their
light
whole,
on what
like,
the game actually plays like.
The aesthetic and the graphic design. That's cool.
That whole
My name is Yura. I'm the founder of Setcast
style,
Studios and the director behind
everything's like
Replaced.
retro-futuristic.
Yeah. I kind of wanted to have an aesthetic like that for
I
my
would like to show 3 parts of the game. portraying some of the many gameplay
vlog channel, I
situations
guess
you'll
it
find yourself in.
is. But
Without further ado,
I'm
let's
not
get
very good at
into
graphic
it.
design, so it didn't end up looking like that at all.
That's fair. I do love that aesthetic as well.
This might be the beginning or something. It's crazy because I've never seen pixel art with this kind of cinematography before. So it's definitely, it makes it super unique right off the bat. Excuse me, there's been an explosion. I am Reach. I am trapped inside. Blech. Dang. You imagine witnessing that and you just gotta run. They're bad shots. They're just running a straight line. You can't hit nothing.
At that
One of
strong
the
trooper
most
after
prominent
you see.
features of Replaced is the camera, which is purposely directed from the beginning of the game to its credit roll.
Yeah, the camera really adds to it. This is like so much of the game that I've never seen. I feel like the screenshots and footage we've seen before are usually just in the same kind of Night City-ish looking area. I feel like these areas you can kind of appreciate the art even more, because there's definitely, I'm not 100% sure what a voxel is, Didge, I'm not gonna lie to you, but I feel like there's voxel art going on here.
I like how you used it as an explaining. To explain this, but you don't know what it is fully. I don't know either.
It's like
gently transitioning
Apparently,
through
it's like a
walls,
3D
shaking when you
counterpart to a
fall,
pixel.
and
Yeah,
focusing on
yeah.
the pressure
Okay,
of
that's what I
impact.
was kind of thinking it was, but I wasn't completely sure. So
Yeah,
there you
so
go.
I guess if you're looking at, like, say if you equate each pixel to a square, this would be
Mhm.
like looking at a cube.
Yeah. It looks really good. In a way, and it makes me think of Somerville, which is a different indie game. Very beautiful game.
Every tree,
That's
car,
the best part
bush,
about it,
and every
unfortunately.
single rock
It was
have been
not very
manually
fun to play.
assembled into a
Oh,
cinematic
no.
composition,
It did not make much sense
which is then
either. But it
enhanced
was a
with
very
custom
gorgeous game.
real-time lighting, volumetrics, and
Let me see,
particle
there's
effects.
subtitles.
It had decent ratings.
I don't know why, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Oh, no.
I almost made a video essay talking about the flaws of the game. I didn't want to just like straight up hate on it, because there's too much of that in the world already. But a critique, I was definitely down to do.
Replaced puts the player into a number of different situations where you have to escape, hide, fight, and even tuck yourself.
Dang, they are really chasing after this person.
They are on them. Like,
Oh my gosh.
they got flying stuff coming after. Like, whatever this person saw, they were never supposed to see. Like, they're like,
Yeah.
you cannot let them escape.
And they just like, this
A
person
wooden
fell
camera
through the
cuts as much as
roof,
possible,
right? So
fully
they,
immerses you in the world
I
of
don't
the
know.
story. Seamless
Maybe they were
transitions
trying
into
to see
gameplay
what
was
they
one of the
shouldn't have seen,
priorities
and
for the
they
game's
messed up.
gameplay system.
Oh, oh,
Dang, I didn't even see the person that hit.
I
them,
didn't
so-
see it either. Oh my gosh. And just cut a whole flip. Oh, okay.
Okay, he got hands.
Yep, I'm feeling the impact.
Oh, yeah,
Whoa,
they
oh my,
doing
this
it.
person is strong. The little transition to the other angle of the sprite, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, dang, they don't even care who they're shooting at as long as they get the target.
That was crazy.
Okay, we got some drama.
That's one of our first gameplay pillars.
Where's the applause? I didn't hear
Cinematic
that.
platforming and adventure. Next, I want to show you our approach to combat. Aspiring to stay true to the cinematic nature of the game while introducing a varied cast of enemies in a totally different game.
This might be auto-generated.
It's for sure. It's instead of cinematic, it said sin addict.
Yeah, I saw that. What is this game? What the heck? Maybe we'll find it. Let me skip it for the next ad. Have you been getting like the double skips for ads?
Yeah.
That's BS. Like, why even let me skip?
They trying to incentivize you to get that YouTube
The
premium.
combat system of Replaced is all about countering and reacting.
It's kind of working, I'm not gonna lie.
Inspired by the best Naruto series, we're aiming to make it satisfying and impactful, as well as
Ah,
accessible
it's
to
inspiration
players
from
of any
Batman.
skill level, thanks to our multiple
I feel that,
difficulty
actually.
settings.
I can see it. Oh, you know, it's hilarious that like when I think of other games that remind me of this game, they're not like super great.
Oh yikes, that's not good.
The other
One of my
one,
goals as a director
and it's really
was to
because of
create an
their
animation rule
the
set,
art
which
direction being
allowed
really
us to have
pretty.
animated
Trek to Yomi.
transitions between
Trek to
as
Yomi was an
much
okay
states
game.
as possible
I thought
in
that
a
was
hand-drawn
fine.
pixel art game.
It wasn't the best.
As a
Yeah.
result,
Oh, I didn't know you
every
played it.
character moves in an almost seamless fashion.
I remember we talked about it, I think before you played it.
Yeah, when it went free on PlayStation.
Damn. That sounded like it hurt.
This particular combat encounter features a mix of enemy classes from one of our factions. which you will gradually stumble upon throughout the game.
Whoa. Look, they're kind of schmoovin' now. They're
Yeah,
a
now
hardened,
jump on.
a hardened vet.
It features 4 different classes of enemies, as well as their armored
Yeah, I'm
variations.
definitely getting smacked up on the phone. I see it. I see it now. I see it now. I'll have to
Just like
watch
you have
the
seen in
video you were
trailers,
talking about,
animated handgun executions,
the Epic
as well
did
as an
on,
intentful
I
camera
guess, kind of the
direction,
behind the scenes.
are all part
Yeah,
of
let me
gameplay.
see if I can find it. It might have been a live stream.
That was a glimpse at a more action-packed part of the game. Throughout the story, you will acquire more active abilities, while the enemies will become more fierce and able.
Why capital F on fierce?
Lastly, I would like to take a look at something that has surprised some people who have already played the game. A free roam, fully narrative-driven part of the adventure.
I want to get my hands on this so bad. Somebody fly me out to Gamescom this week,
Dang.
like tomorrow.
I was gonna say, yeah, like Gamescom is happening right now.
Yep. I need to go right now.
At certain points in the story, you will be set free to explore an open-ended location,
Oh, is that
which
Japanese?
evolves
Looks
with
like it.
different new side quests, new hidden items, and new characters to interact with. It will also be changing visually with each new visit, as the game takes place on the brink of seasons.
You said the
Oh.
developers are Ukrainian, right? You don't think it's Ukrainian?
It could be, but I thought I saw some Japanese characters. But they could also, like, you know, anybody could make something that has
That's
that, like,
all.
Japanese cyberpunky.
Yeah. I just figured they might want to put their.
They've also got, I don't know, they have a
There
bunch
is
of
a
different
diverse
languages
set
in
of characters to
here.
talk to,
No, I definitely saw
whether
some
you want to
English, so
push
you're
Yeah.
right.
forward or get to know more about their past,
Oh my
as well as the
gosh.
world of the game.
The lighting ditch.
Yeah, they're doing great with this. This art direction is so
Mm.
beautiful.
All the important story events are fully animated, with real action
It was a
sessions
live stream.
behind
It was
each
part of
and
their
every
Summer
one
Games
of them.
Fest preview.
Uh,
So they got an art in it now, but it doesn't show all of the stuff that they were showing before.
okay.
You will encounter a lot
Lions.
of collectible pieces of lore, as well as music
go
and
ahead.
pictures. on
No,
your
at
journey.
first I thought you
Which
called
is
me a
short
liar. I'm
on
like,
the
dang,
way,
no.
man.
No, my
I
bad. I read it out loud because at
This
first
is
it
where
looked like
you
something
collect
else to me, and I was
everything
like,
you have
oh.
spent during your time at
Yeah,
Phoenix City
I didn't realize
and
it
its
said
outskirts.
liar at first until after you said it, so it helped so I
Yeah.
could read it. But I
Yeah.
was like, oh, okay.
And yes, we could not have left out the arcades.
Oh.
After all, even the dystopian 1980s can't resist them.
Dang, did you just run over somebody?
I thought he was picking him up.
Oh, maybe it was that. I should be more optimistic.
I hope it was. Did he just do a heart transplant?
That's alright. No, I think we're killing people. I think we're killing. You can't transplant somebody's lungs or their heart without them dying. Not
This
that
person might already be dead. Like,
they're smiling.
They die with a smile, knowing they were gonna save somebody.
Did-
The third
Ditch.
pillar of our experience.
Did I think this
A
was
deep and
those were
meaningful
murder
narrative.
games?
as
I
well
don't
as
think they
meticulous
were.
world
I
building,
think they're murder games.
interactive and fully animated. I hope that you
You know
have
what?
enjoyed this
Good in the
first
world.
in-depth look at the game. And while we still have work to do, I am happy to announce that
it runs on
everything
Steam
I have
Deck.
shown you today will be fully playable at Gamescom this
Damn it!
August.
Why did I get
Presented
excited? I
at
knew
the
it was
Xbox
Gamescom.
And
Find
I
me
also
out.
want to thank the community again
Somebody
for the
please.
passion and great amount of patience you have shown towards Replaced.
Yeah, I'd be up in the Discord, lurking.
Thank you again, and I'll see you next time.
Leaves us wanting more. See, that's what I'm saying. It sounds like it's good stuff, you know, regardless of the really bad references that I had for it. It seems like people are enjoying what they have played and seen so far of
Leaves
Replace.
us wanting more though can also be negative. What if they're like, ah,
Damn
was
it, shut
close,
up.
but no cigar.
Hold on. Where was the video? Where was the video?
I'm hoping that it's not, because everything I saw looks
With
fun.
passion and great
I
amount of
think it's something
patience.
I would want to see.
Here we go. Let's click it right
But I'm
now.
just saying, we
I feel like it's good. I haven't heard anything too crazy. Oh, this is 2 minutes. We can watch this.
Game that I was
Yeah.
really looking forward to coming in, and now that I've played it, I only really
this
want
is
to play more.
definitely
It's
what
behind me.
Epic
It's
had.
See,
because
see.
which is
Yeah.
a
Oh, it is?
Xbox
Okay.
exclusive also coming to
It's
PC.
I don't,
This
obviously
demo
it's not this
comprised
video,
of
but
3
that
parts.
background
There's sort of a
Mhm.
story
and like seeing the
prologue
Summer
part
Games Fest
that
stuff,
sets up,
that's
Yeah.
exactly
what's
how the
going
background
on
of the
in
guy's
this
video
kind of
was.
cyberpunk crazy
Okay.
futuristic world. You're in Phoenix
See,
City,
he said it
which I
just
don't
left
think
him
has
wanting to play
anything do
more
with
and he had a
Phoenix,
good
Arizona,
experience.
but
There we go.
we'll have to find out
Alright,
when we
nice.
actually
I just wanted to
get
make
into the whole
sure.
thing. But then there is
I'm not gonna lie to you
sort of
though. I feel like I've seen this guy say some
exploration
crazy
part of the
things, so.
demo, and then the
Oh
combat
no.
part. And so the exploration part is what surprised me the most about Replace, because those initial trailers that got me so interested in the game in the first place made it look very much like a Limbo inside kind
I could
of
see that.
2D
Limbo is a
side
cool game.
scroller with some combat.
That-
but,
see,
you know,
that's
that
an
would be
aesthetically
kind of the
cool
extent of
game
it.
that's
It
good.
was always beautiful.
There you go.
That's
By the way,
fair.
playing it
That's a good
now,
reference.
It's obvious it's even more beautiful than I originally thought. There's so many great lighting effects, so much great camera work in this game.
I believe this is
But,
Unreal Engine
getting
as
back
well,
to the
dude, so you
exploration
know.
part,
You know what that
that's what
means?
surprised me, because there's a
This is
whole
what I'm expecting
town
from you.
with people to
Oh,
talk
not
to
too
and
much.
side quests to take and missions
Listen,
to
it's
go on.
voxels. You
There's a
got
lot
it.
more depth here
You're
on the
working
gameplay
I
HD.
just
side
learned what a
than
voxel
I
was.
initially
Like,
expected.
30 minutes ago. Not even,
It
like
seems like
12.
it's probably not
That's
going
all
to be
you
a
need.
tiny little 3-4 hour game. Like, I think there's probably going to be some meat on the bone here.
Oh, interesting.
And then I did.
I
the
was thinking it was
combat
gonna be a
section to
3
finish
or 4 hour
off,
game.
and that took a minute to get the hang of. They just kind of throw you into a brawl, basically, where a bunch of guys are attacking you, but you've got to counter a
Dang.
heavy attack that has to
See,
charge
look, they're
up.
going crazy.
You've
That
got a
first
regular
encounter
attack
where they were
that you
being
can-
chased,
you
they
can
said
dodge
never
as
again.
well. And that starts to feel really good. Once
I
you
am
get
the
the
hunter.
flow of combat, and you're dodging guys, you're dodging the heavy attacks, you're countering.
Bless you.
It gets
Thank
really good.
you.
It's a little light, kind of a light version of Batman
I tried to
Arkham
turn away,
Asylum,
but it was
where
too sudden.
you'll get a yellow
I feel
indicator above their head, and that's when you can hit Y to counter. A red
Also,
indicator above their head.
if somebody-
means you need
somebody
to dodge
invite me to
with
Summer
the A
Game
button,
Fest.
so came
I would
away
like to go.
incredibly
I would definitely like
impressed
to go to
with
Summer
Replace,
Games Fest
and I
next
had
year.
very high expectations for it going in. We'll see when it's gonna
Actually,
come out again.
hold
Don't know
up.
if there will be a
Let me
release
say
date
something.
for it by the time you watch this video, but for the time being, I am
Big
very,
money
very high
flight,
on
I
Replace.
see you.
Can't wait to play more. So
Down
for
after that
more
trip.
on Replace, for more on all the games here at Summer
We use the
Game
title
Fest, keep
until
it locked
then.
right here to IGN.
Okay.
Those
Okay.
fake ads really drive
Yeah,
me.
this is a fake ad. I know. Okay. I'm liking it. Well, Didge, I know you were saying you were interested into what you've seen so far. I don't know, anything in particular that you're like super excited about, or is just like a general you're into what you've seen, or I don't know, let me know. What's the deal?
I honestly love the way it looks. Like you were saying at the beginning, I don't think I've seen a pixel game that looks as cinematic as this one does.
Mhm.
Sort of the way that the camera is moving, like the way that it feels a part of the world. It feels like a side scroller, but also not at the same time. You truly do feel like you're watching something. I think that's going to be something that's super cool to see. So even just like how that was right there, like the camera flowing through that, and then coming up here as he gets to, I think I might be a little too early, but like when he gets to the ledge and then you fall off, and how the camera, changes vision, like changes the
Or even
the
getting
way that
clotheslined
you're
by
looking
the
at it.
dude.
Yeah, even getting close like that, or like yeah, this part right here, like sort of how it's moving a part of the scene.
Mm-hmm.
It's super cool to look. And I haven't seen too much of it before, so I think that's the thing that would draw me in the most.
Yeah, it's definitely a gorgeous game, and that's one of the things that's always made me kind of try to keep up with it year over year as it's just time passes by, like how the development is going and seeing like the different gameplay. I feel like they've talked about the kind of having the inspiration from the like Batman, like Arkham games as far as combat goes. But I feel like this is the first time that we've really kind of seen it put on display. Let me see, let me go over to the fighting part. Let's see. Oh, he was kind of getting beat up there. Let me go to the here we go. Like I feel like, and again, talking about the camera work, like you can really feel like some of these hits, like even without
Mhm.
sound, which is really impressive. You can feel like some of the impacts of the action and kind of um seeing where I guess like the momentum is going and everything. And I think they did a really good job with that. The one thing I'll say about I guess it's like this section of the video, which is it's a slight critique. It just feels like you're just staying there fighting forever, which is probably the intent because it's a combat demo. But
Yeah.
in game, I hope it wouldn't like fights wouldn't be like this prolonged. You know?
I would definitely agree with that. Like this, I was the first time we were watching it. I was obviously everything here is backlit, so like
Hmm.
seeing the silhouettes of the people, but knowing because there's so many different flames and like you got those big searchlights, I guess you want to call them at the top.
Hmm.
Some of the people further to the back are more illuminated. It's just again, it adds to the feeling of like you're watching something versus just playing a game.
Yeah. Which this is an Xbox exclusive, kind of sort of. It depends on if you consider it also coming to PC, like make it not an exclusive thing. But it's going to be on Xbox and PC, and for a long time. And I know we've talked about it like here on the channel with like Mike and Trayvon and Joel and Joanne about how PlayStation has been known for these more cinematic looking games and games that try to I guess kind of play both lanes in terms of being cinematic but also being a game. And this is one of the first games, if I'm thinking about this right, one of the first games, at least coming to Xbox, that I can think of that's had this more cinematic look and something that you would kind of expect from like being on PlayStation or coming from like a Santa Monica studio or like Insomniac Games or any of those developers, which I'm kind of excited about, and I hope it's kind of like a sign of things to come as far as Xbox further diversifying like the kind of games that they provide. We also, they haven't provided many games in the past few years. To be honest, I feel like the games they have given have been pretty solid, but there is the argument that they haven't really had the volume to show a like some depth in their catalog in terms of genre. But I'm hoping this game coming out next year can kind of be the start of that.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, even just for gaming in general, like one thing I always try to tell the people who always love to do the console wars is that competition breeds excellency. Like
Yep.
you get complacent when you don't have good competition. So,
Hmm.
like you said, Microsoft and Xbox being able to put out some more of those artistic games, I guess I'd probably call it, just where they're blending more of the gameplay and the fun of it, but also visually appealing. It's only going to make PlayStation and Nintendo. Well, you hope with Nintendo, you never know with them, but
Yeah.
make them want to do better, make them want to do more because it won't come down to the well, who else do I need to care about?
Right. Yeah. We'll have to see though. I feel like and I've been thinking about this a lot because I'm like, I almost want to do well, I do want to do a video essay about it, but we'll see. Kind of dang, I did not see that before. I'll talk about it later. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah, so so I feel like Xbox has a multitude of issues, like many other publishers, but one of them being the fact that they can't seem to hold on to any momentum that they build. It's always like they'll earn the people's favor by showing like cool gameplay, or like they'll say something that's like, yeah, we're gonna get back on the right path. And then like it could be a month later, something else happens that either says the complete opposite or is just generally unappealing.
Sure.
And I really think that that person got run over. If they were picking them up, why would they go to the front?
I feel like they were picking them up because
They went
that's why
from a
hospitals.
hospital.
That's why the hospital's right. Because yeah, the
Mm.
ambulance is leaving the hospital to
Okay,
pick them
so
up
then
for
answer me
surgery.
this. Why? Okay, so Didge, I'm telling you, we're killing people in this game. Look
I'm
at this.
telling you, I don't
Hold on.
know.
Hold on. See, okay, so it first of all, this isn't even a ambulance. This is a police vehicle. Why?
It's pixels inside of pixels, Jamie.
It's a
Or I'm sorry,
police.
pixels inside of voxels.
It's a police. It doesn't look anything like an ambulance. Okay,
It's a pixel.
they pick up the yellow dude. I guess he brought him back to the hospital. Clearly, they are transferring the yellow dude's organs to the pink dude's organs,
Because the
dude.
person didn't make it, and now they are doing
Okay,
life-saving
dude.
transplant
What
surgery.
makes you think that that person was dead when the car got there and not that the car didn't run him over? What
Maybe
makes you think
the
that?
person just didn't make it on the way back. Like they picked them up alive, and it's just things happen, man. And now
This
they're trying to
person is
save
clearly alive and smiling.
that.
They're
I
clearly
told you
they're smiling.
They smiled on the they smiled on deathbed, knowing that they were saving some lives.
Ditch, they are removing the heart and putting it into somebody else.
They're doing a heart transplant. What do you think? They don't grow the heart.
Ditch, this person.
They might. I have no idea with like biogenetics now.
I don't think they grow hearts yet. I feel like if they did, it's kind of off topic, but because they grow noses on people, you know, I don't think you could grow a heart on somebody.
I don't know. I'm gonna Google it.
While he Googles that, to wrap up the video, you know, I think it's fair to say that we both really enjoyed what Sad Cat Studios had to share with us. I wish they, you know, could have kept the game in the 2024 window, but I would rather them take their time, get things right, and come out with something that they're proud of than try and rush it. Because you know, clearly they're making some really beautiful stuff, and they're excited about it. So I can't be mad at it. Can't be mad at it at all.
I would agree. Also, they are growing hearts
On people, like on their bodies. But yeah, that was our thoughts on Replaced, among other things. Thank you, Did, for joining. I'm glad we got to kind of look at this together, and I'm glad that they put dates on when they reviewed things, because I told Did before we started, like, yeah, I think it got announced 2022 or something like that. So I'm glad they kind of gave a timeline as to like where they've been and now where they're going. But yeah, where can the people find you and support you, Didge?
You can find me at dig_DEE. That is DIDGE_DEE. And also on the Geekset Podcast, and that is at Geekset Podcast. Both of those are in all locations.
Nice. And yeah, I appreciate you coming through. Who know? Maybe, you know, 2025 or maybe possibly at the Game Awards. I don't know. We'll get some more news. I would love to have a demo. I know that they've been putting out a couple demos. They have one at Summer Game Fest, and now they're doing one for Gamescom. So I'm like, hey, you know, I would like some demo. I like demos. Demos are cool. So maybe we'll get something like that.
I agree. And thank you for having me. This was fun.
This was cool. But yeah, until next time, everybody, I hope you guys have a nice evening or night. Whereas enjoy it. I'll see you later. Peace.